feel so grateful when I wake up in the morning. I feel so alive.
Time to wake
When
up.
I wake up in the morning, I feel the
Wake up
spirit.
You feel the spirit.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm here to
Look at all the
thrive.
beautiful peeps in the
So
room.
I wake up, wake
little
up.
jolting. We went from a storm to
every
a
Wake up,
Sunday
wake
beach.
up, this is what I say. Wake up, wake up, I am so free. Wake up,
Wake up.
wake up, and I'm free to be me.
Yeah, you're free to
I'm
be
free to
you.
be me.
That's right.
Good morning. Welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. I'm Bob Baker.
I'm Pooki Lee, and this is Keone.
He's really the star of the show.
Yeah,
We're just his sidekicks.
right.
Oh my God. It's June 26th. This means it's season 2, episode 26. And you know what? Since this is episode 26 of this year, that's halfway through the year.
Oh my goodness, we're halfway there. Wow.
We've been doing this these Sunday mornings for 1.5 years exactly now.
Yep.
And we're right around the summer solstice was, I guess, what, 5 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
5 days ago, the 21st.
halfway through. So we got a kind of an interesting theme this morning, finding strength in the storm. We'll shed some more light on that as we go along here. Lots of stuff in store. Of course, we're going to play some original songs. I'm going to be telling you about my online free Zoom birthday party that's coming up Wednesday.
That's going to be so much fun.
Stay tuned for that. And let's see here. Oh, Bob's Comedy Corner. Actually, I thought Bob's Comedy Corner is going to be based around birthdays and jokes about getting older. I usually don't tip my hat or show my cards or whatever to what the comedy's gonna be. But that's the theme. I thought it'd be an appropriate one this particular week.
Yeah, since it's your birthday week.
Already so many familiar faces and names in the chat there. We'll be highlighting some of those as we go along. But maybe just real quick, I'll say hi to, is it Zania? We got Lisa, Robin, Jillian, Charlie, Lisa, Katrina, Jennifer, Utopia Forever, Karen, Brandy, Jacob, Christine. Oh my gosh. Floki's in the house.
Oh my.
We're actually going to see a photo of Floki or Floki's parent. Or maybe Floki's pet.
No, actually, it's Floki's servant.
Servant, right. That is,
We all know how that works out, right?
yeah, so you don't know.
The dog eats better than you do.
At least our dog does. So why don't you all get, so we love to get centered here because we got a global family here. We've already got 70 plus strong right now on the live feed. More coming, I'm sure. And so, Pooki, why don't you get us centered here?
All right.
I'll play behind you a little bit.
Yeah. I want you to know that love is a powerful thing. We can actually raise the vibration of the planet through our expressions of love. When we come together in this way and we connect our hearts one to another, having that conscious awareness of our divine connection, we amplify the field of Mother Earth, our very planet. We raise the vibration in our oneness, in our coming together, in the acknowledging of, right? Because it matters. It matters that we acknowledge these things. It matters that we honor them, you know? So honoring this heart, honoring this love, honoring this earth, honoring each other. And so today, as we connect into our heart space and we feel this energy of love that flows far beyond our bodies, far beyond, like ripples waving out into the infinite field. We know that in that rippling, our love will be met by another beloved that's here with us right now. We will merge with their love and activate this field through our breath. Okay? So I wanted to create a beautiful visual for you so you can see what we're doing together and how it matters. All right, so ready? Let's begin. Breathing deeply in the essence of love, 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 love. Sending peace into the world through the exhale. Once again, breathing deeply in that essence of love, 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 love. Releasing peace through the breath into the world. And one last time, infusing every cell of your body with this breath, with this love. Allow yourself to feel that love within your own being. And then we're going to release the breath of peace. Let's begin. Last time. Love, 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 love. Now hold it right there at the top for a minute and just feel it. Maybe shake it around a little. Feel all the cells in your body just activated in this love, 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 love. And then release the breath. Peace. Now we bring our hands together and we say thank you, thank you, thank you for this opportunity to come together in this way, connecting our hearts one to another through our sacred breath. Our sacred breath. Much love to you.
That was good. Have any of you noticed that, Pooki is sort of attached to this word love. You may have noticed agape, that the agape kind of all-inclusive love, all-purpose love. But quite often I've noticed this in recent years, really. Sometimes she will string together probably like a dozen, like love, 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 love. It's all about love. To emphasize it, yeah. Are you even aware that you do that? Love, 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 love.
Well,
So-
I just think of like a visual. Like I think of it as like champagne in my body, like bubbles, like bubbling up. Love, 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 love. It feels like that bubbly kind of just like infusing my cells. So when I think of infusing my cells, I think of it like bubbly inside, like it's just all bubbling, 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 bubbling. So
That is so cool. I got a picture of heart-shaped bubbles. I know that's probably physically impossible, but I can see that like in a cartoon, heart-shaped bubbles. It's coming out of whatever, a champagne.
Yeah, I do it in our songs too. Like love is the word. I do it there too.
Love is the word. So welcome here. I guess I'm going to share something with you now, just real quick. I don't want to make this a thing for this entire episode, but I want to make you aware. I might sound a little bit nasally, a little scratchy throat here. And so, I am known, I guess, because of this YouTube channel and the positive affirmations. I'm the positive guy, so positive thoughts, inspired actions is part of my mission in life. And finally, after 2.5 years, it caught up with me, and I tested positive on Thursday. I'm glad that we could smile and make a little light of it here. So yeah, I did woke up Thursday morning with like a headache and kind of congestion and a scratchy throat, and went and got tested, and sure enough, I was positive. I was kind of had a rough day. The rest of the day on Thursday and then Friday, but actually yesterday I started feeling better. So it seems to be a mild case, which I'm very blessed, and I'm very happy with the regimen what we're doing to take care of myself. So I'm doing fine. Just wanted to make you aware of that, though.
So you might not be singing too much today.
I tried to sing a couple of songs yesterday, and I was good on the lower range, but after I go up, I start sounding like I'm in puberty. So, but I'm good, and we're moving ahead with the birthday party Wednesday night. Between now and then, hopefully my voice will be better to sing, and even if not, Pooki will sing and we'll interact. We're gonna celebrate regardless, So,
Absolutely.
and my voice will determine how much singing I do. you
Yeah.
that night. So speaking of which, that's the first announcement here. So yeah, so thank you. Feel free. I would love to receive your healing vibes and send prayers my way. I'm doing fine. I anticipate that I'm going to recover from this rather quickly.
Oh yeah, he's doing great, and I'm negative, so I tested twice already. So
Yeah, she did. So so no need to populate the chat here with remedies and all that. I've done the research. I know. Yeah, I'm very happy with what we're doing here. So let's not get too distracted as we go through the rest of this.
Don't get distracted.
Yeah, but I want to make you aware of it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm on the. But yeah, I'm doing.
Great. He's doing great.
Absolutely. So the
Better than I did when I had it.
Yeah, and she had it back in January. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were still only down like for a day and a half, and then you
Yeah, I was-
bounced back pretty quickly.
I did. I bounced back really quick, but he didn't seem to get the bad headache that I got. I got the headache, you know.
So the party is on. So my birthday is this Wednesday, June 29, and we're having a free Zoom party. There's a link in the description below this video where you can sign up for free and register for that. It starts it's 7 p.m. Central where we are in St. Louis, but that's 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That's on Wednesday, and we'll go probably 90 minutes, or we'll just go as long as we're having
As
fun.
long as people stick around.
So yeah, and so do that. So you have to register for this. It's not the Zoom link to join. You have to you click the link and you put in your name and your email, and then Zoom, not me, but Zoom will send you to your so use an email box or an email address that you check regularly. They will send you a unique link for you to join us on Wednesday. So a couple of things. Not only do that, register, but add it to your calendar. Put a reminder on your calendar for the times that I just mentioned, and then you'll have to go looking in your inbox for that email to then join us. So highlight it, and so if you want to be there, put it on your calendar, because I would love to see you and interact.
And you want to be there.
Yeah. Another thing I might do throughout this, I might periodically lean away from the mic and blow my nose periodically or so. So just know that I'm just clearing stuff out. So it's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
There you go.
That's when it starts. So figure out what that is in your time zone. Again, that link is down in the.
Why don't we ever talk about mountain time?
I know people in mountain, they get totally.
Why does the mountain time always get left out?
Just because it's a small minority of people. And thank you for your well wishes. I'm seeing in the comments here a lot of people sending me love, so I appreciate that so very much. So I'm gonna let's do kind of a happy song.
Okay.
Because we're gonna take a roller coaster
We're gonna
ride.
stick around with love for a minute. We're gonna stick to love.
Well,
Because love is the healer, right? Love heals everything. Everything, right? So of course we think about love a lot.
And this is a particular kind of love. It's your little,
Yeah.
this is your secret weapon.
Yeah, this is not only like how to experience love, but it's also how you can give love away really easily. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, to perfect strangers.
Mm. And this is a new song.
Can you imagine?
Too.
Can you imagine giving your love to perfect strangers?
We played this maybe once before, maybe twice.
Maybe.
Anyway, so let's do this, right?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
I have a secret I haven't told you. It's my superpower, and it's so easy to do. When I walk in the world, it bubbles up inside, and before I know it, my smile I can't hide. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. And if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. My little secret, you now know. Don't be shy. Just let your love flow. The best way to start is to open up your heart. Hold your head up high. Feel the love inside. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. Oh, if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. I'm smiling on the inside, and before you know it, I'm smiling on the outside. I'm smiling at you. So if you see me smiling, you know what to do. Just open up your heart and say you love me too. When I smile at you, I tell you I love you. I may not even know you, but I know that I love you. Oh, if you smile too, you say that you love me. You say you love me too. Oh, this love, oh, this love, oh, this love is smiling at you. Oh, this love, oh, this love, oh, this love. Say you love me too when I smile at you. Now you know. This is how we can activate more love in the world, right? And wow, with everything that's happening everywhere, all over, right? It seems like there's a huge storm, right, that we're in the middle of, right? No matter where you look, it's stormy outside, you know? And so knowing that you have a secret weapon, you have this secret power inside of you, right? Let's go with secret power. That's much better. We're gonna go with that one. You have this secret, this power inside of you that can activate a field of love. And you know, smiles are extremely healing, right? They're very, very healing. Sometimes you can just smile at someone, and they may be really going through a rough time, and you may not even know them. And you're sending through that smile, if that's your intention, just love and just honoring and just seeing them, becoming aware of them, noticing them. Right? That smile says so much. That smile says, I see you. That smile says, you matter. That smile says, I am bearing witness to who you are. Right? Just in a little smile. And that smile can say, and I love you. You know? And I might not even know you. No?
It's those small acts of kindness that add up.
Right? And it's so important.
You combine them with the big acts of kindness, and it's
Well,
awesome.
everything amplifies in the field.
Oh yeah,
Right? So I'm sure you've seen like those little Facebook things where like someone does like helps a woman, an old elderly woman across the street. And then maybe somebody that witnessing that, then they go and they do something to help someone else. And then that person being a receiver of that goodness, they go and they do something. And it's just like a chain reaction, it has a domino effect. Well, as it's dominoing in one direction, as this person is moving this way, it's also being seen by other people. So it's activating like this whole field. That's why we talk a lot about circles. Circles, you know, it's all happening in circles, like the spiral dynamics. Everything's in this circle, the storm in the circle, right? It's all moving, right? And so we're a part of all of these. In the indigenous cultures, they call them the sacred hoops, the hoops of life, right? And so we're all in these circles, right? But now what's happening? We're in the time of the time of many circles, where the circles are coming together in unification and harmony. I know it doesn't look like that, right? Ooh! But we have to become very aware to not pay attention to everything that we see. And that is why it's so important that we have this place within us, right? Where we can go and we can not only our answers, we've been telling you this the whole time, are in there. Ooh, they're in there, right? So then how do we access them? Right? So
So you'll be talking a little bit more about that
I will.
during the upcoming segment, which is right around the corner. I just want to check in. We always like to highlight some comments and just give some shout outs to people that are here. Of course, with now almost 100 of you here simultaneously, we're not going to be able to give everyone a shout out, but we'll do our best to get around. We always like to say hi to our regulars, but also
we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you.
So in this segment here, go ahead and if you have not done so, indicate where you're watching from, especially if maybe we're not as familiar with your name. But yeah, so let us know where you're watching from, and if it's your first time watching a live broadcast here on Sunday, let us know because we want to celebrate you. And so here's one from Nunya. Let me pull this down here. Does anyone else wish they could put Pooki in their pocket? And you can just pull out a little ball of sunshine when you need that extra oomph. I think if we could bottle Pooki, I think that would be a pretty wonderful thing.
I don't know how to do that.
I know.
Well, but here's one way we're doing it,
That's
right?
right. You can always save this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna look. Jackie Boyd. Hi, Jackie, our friend from St. Louis. Love and healing to Bob. Thank you very much. And everyone needing prayers, whether mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, financial, and or relationships support. That's a beautiful sentiment. That's right. You covered a lot of ground there.
Yes.
It's pretty much the human experience. Leah says, I'm smiling at all of you. That's
She's
wonderful.
using her superpower.
Thank you, DDS. Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video with people that who could really use this message. Here's Jillian. Hi, Jillian. Much love to everyone. We may be geographically all over the place, yet in our hearts we are close together. Huh?
That's so true.
Jacob. Hi, Jacob. I believe this is the third time you played this song. It's my favorite one of yours. I think you also heard it at the High Vibe Tribe event that you were at here. Here in St. Louis. Jennifer says, so fun singing with you all.
Yes,
Felt
always.
the buzz.
We love it when you sing with us.
There's
Sing with us.
There's Deanne. When I smile at you, know that I love you.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see all your smiles in a couple weeks. It's only a couple weeks away.
See, that's right. That's coming up. I'm gonna wait a little bit to just remind everybody. Oh, MJ87 says I love her voice. So
thank you.
Let's see here. I am.
There's a local vocal teacher who doesn't.
I am booging out to this. Michelle says.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. Now I'm going to go back to the most recent ones here. See what we got. Sandy says, good morning, fam. Arlene says, I am new to your channel.
Welcome, Arlene.
I'm sorry. I got to click.
Welcome, Arlene.
Oh, here's Melanie. She says, it's the first time writing in the chat. I've been following you since 2018. Oh, wow, with Affirmations from the beginning of the year and Sunday Inspiration.
Oh, Melanie, it's so great for you. Oh, Melanie.
Do you know who that is?
I do.
Who is that?
Melanie. Melanie just participated in World Unity Week. Yes, actually, she was a steward of a room.
Oh, awesome.
And she had a great learning experience like we all did in World Unity Week. And so, Melanie, thank you so much for bringing your gifts and for being a part of World Unity Week. You know, we had Vasiliki was there, too. She's probably resting because this was just a really long experience. But, yeah, so there's always an invitation for you to bring your gifts and activate more love in the world. So thank you, Melanie. It's so good to see you in the chat.
I bet you there are a lot of long-time watchers, but first-time chatters.
Yeah.
Like the radio station. Jillian says, ooh, Pocket Pooki, merchandising opportunity. We'll build folks up. Get your Pocket Pooki.
That's hysterical. Actually, I have these young kids that I mentor, and there was a photograph that we had all taken together, but where I was standing, it looked like, I had to look at it for a minute because it looked like my head was Randy's T-shirt. And so they were joking about it. They were saying, oh my gosh, Randy, that looks like you're wearing a Pooki T-shirt. And they all said, we'd wear one. So it's just...
Pocket. I think a Pooki bobblehead would be good too. Don't you think?
Pocket Pookie. That's funny.
Christy says, greetings from Cape Canaveral, Florida. Yes, we're going to be in Florida in
We
October.
are
We
in
need-
October. Ooh, I got to get working on that,
I
right?
know. Floki says, Pookie is an alternative energy source who needs electric. Hi, Danielle. She's also in Florida. Oh, look at all these Florida people. Nunez in Central Florida.
Oh my gosh, we're coming to Florida in October.
We have a lot of people.
The last half.
And that what May is watching from
The last third, yeah, Arizona.
That's the state that does not change their time zone. I mean, they stay consistent.
And Hawaii. Oh, from the Philippines. We got the Philippines in the house. Arlene.
Let's see. What's the name of that?
Lynn Crystal from Missouri. She's right here in our state.
That's awesome. All right, so look who's joined us, Holly Ann. Great to
my
see
goodness.
you. Been a while.
Beautiful to see you here, Holly Ann. We've missed you.
In Dubai. Wow, gonna be driving and silent, but I am with you. Oh, cool.
Oh, we
cool.
can feel your heart. Mm.
The other pocket pookies.
That's so
Oh my
funny.
Cherie is in the house. All right, cool. So I know a lot of you are posting comments. And some of you are going through some challenges. So we'll send you all love with that. But and actually, so we have a number of first timers here, and so we have a new way of celebrating you. And so we gathered some of our friends together who knew you were going to be here today, and we just all wanted to express our appreciation and celebrate you being here. So if you're ready, gang, all right,
Ready?
They're cute. We're going to switch over to the other camera now.
We got some over here, too.
They're in the next room. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and here we go.
Bunch.
Thank you all for showing up early this morning and gathering to celebrate our friends.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and help yourself to the all-you-can-eat buffet now over the luau.
I drank all the coffee.
Here on the beach.
No,
Something that we've been doing lately is showing you photos and videos of people in the community. So I wanted to share that with you right now. We have one photo and a couple of videos. So you've probably seen the name here. Excuse me, in the chat of Floki the Pug. So Floki the Pug is actually a pet dog of Melody's and Fraser's. And Melody sent in a photo recently of her with her
a shopping bag.
the Shidubiwa tote bag,
Yeah,
right?
tote bag.
But her husband, Fraser, there he is right there. I think she said he was taking a break at work or something and had us on in the background.
I love it. That's so awesome. Hey, Fraser. Well, now we've met them all.
So we met the whole family, yeah, and Melody sent a photo of her with Floki. I'll take care of this. So Fraser, thank you so much, and he, Floki of course owns the Floki the Pug, but he Floki the dog lets Fraser use his account here on.
Every once in a
Yeah.
while, yeah, Fraser gets to use Floki's account.
Yeah.
We know who's in charge for sure.
And so some of you know that I do improv comedy. So this is weird timing on this, but this past Wednesday night, we did our first live improv show at this kind of theater in St. Louis. First show in about a year, and close to a year. And I wanted to show you some photos. Here's our cast that we assembled together. There were 6 of us, put on an improv show. And there was this local theater called the Westport Playhouse that there's kind of one angle of it during the show that I took from out in the audience. So we had about 40 people show up in this nice theater, and it was really a really wonderful show. Now, FYI, it was the next day that I first encountered symptoms and found out that I was positive. I mentioned that earlier, and so yeah. And in case you missed it earlier, I'm doing fine. This seems to be a real mild case, and I'm already feeling better. Although I'm a little stuffy and scraggly throated today, but yeah, had I known at all, I would have had them do the show without me. But literally, yeah, I didn't have any symptoms until the next morning when I woke up. So, but everybody seems I've alerted I've done my responsible stuff. I alerted everyone that I came in contact with that night. But that was a fun thing. That on Wednesday night. Oh, and we have some videos here too. Who you want to say who the You want to set up Judith there? Let people know who she is?
Okay, so some of the things that I do a sacred fire ceremony on Monday and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock in the morning on Facebook. And we have a small community of women who gather there, and we gather around the sacred fire, right? And so we offer our prayers and our music. And Judith and Eileen, sometimes you might see Eileen smoke in the group.
She's here today.
Oh, Eileen is here. So Judith is a part of that beautiful community. And Eileen is someone who supports with her Zoom tech capabilities and her master of ceremony abilities, supports that circle. And she basically holds the space every morning, just about every morning, for that circle to occur. And so Eileen was sharing, oh my gosh, you got to go see Bob and Pooki. They do this thing on Sunday morning. So Judith came and experienced Sunday morning inspiration, and then so she sent this.
Let's see here. Here we go.
I'm strong. I'm incapable. I'm powerful.
There you go.
That's my beautiful, beautiful friend from Mexico. And so it's so wonderful that we can share this love together in this way. You know, it's just really, really powerful. And so it's so good to see Judith. She was so excited about, I made a video. I want to share it with you.
That was so
cute.
Very, very cool. And then you mentioned Vasiliki. She's our friend from Athens, Greece. She sent in 2 videos like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I played one of them a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I have a second one here.
Oh, this one's fun.
And she's a musician, and she was jamming out to two different songs. So we played one before, but here is Vasiliki number 2. This is fun.
I love you, Pooki. Love you, Bob. Yay. Such a happy Sunday. Yay.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Yes.
I am alive.
I am alive. I love you guys. Thank you so much for this song. I love it. Mwah.
Vasiliki. She's awesome, isn't she?
She is awesome and amazing. Oh, so wonderful. That's who you are. You know, we're all these beautiful, radiant beings, right? And this is what this place here is an opportunity for you to express that radiance, that beauty, that, yeah. So wonderful. So thank you, Vasiliki, for sharing that with all of us. I'm sure it brought a smile to many of the people in the room.
So if you'd like to be featured in this little community shout-out photos and videos, you can take a photo or a video of yourself, and it has to be you interacting with something related to us. One of the easiest things is to just do a selfie with
us in the background.
Us in the background. Of course, you have to have a phone and a separate laptop or TV or something where we're playing in the background. But you could do either a photo or a video of yourself jamming out to one of our songs. If you own a copy of one of my books or one of our CDs, or you got some merchandise, like a lot of people have, like Jillian sent it out. She's like the queen of she's probably our top merch.
Yeah. She's starting a collection,
owner,
a Bob and Pooki collection.
And but yeah, if with yourself with the mug, like Melody sent in, her kids got her for Mother's Day, not her birthday. I mistakenly said that some weeks ago. Got her the Shadubiwa tote bag. But anyway, take a photo of yourself with something related to us. Or another thing you could do maybe is write out your favorite affirmation, especially if you heard it on one of my videos, and I don't know, hold it up next to your face. That's another possible option. But yeah, so that's something that you can do. Send it to me by text if you're on the text list, or by email if you're on my email list. A couple of super chats came in here. I want to thank Deanne. You are such a wonderful blessing in our lives. Thank you for sending that in. My faith in humanity has been tested so many times this week. I know what you're talking about. Thank you, Bob and Pooki, for the restoration. Thank you for sending that in. Deanne, we appreciate it. And then Jennifer sent a super chat. It says, vroom, vroom, RV for Pocket Pooki. Oh, I love that. Love and light to all.
That's so
Vroom,
funny.
vroom, pocket
Vroom,
Pookie.
vroom. Yeah, I'm going to get busy on that. We're hoping to be in an RV when we come to Florida,
Yes.
which will be so fun. It's so fun.
We're looking into renting one to dip our toe into it, but Jillian says I want to eventually have shirts in all colors, in all the colors. Holly says she loves Vasiliki's video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Floki / Fraser says Melody wears the tote bag everywhere, raising Bob and Pookie awareness. But she doesn't have the pocket Pookie yet.
You remember when they had those? I don't know. When my kids were little, they had those pocket pets. You remember those crazy things? Oh my gosh.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. And it was like the thing. It's like you had to feed it. And I mean, it made kids crazy. Actually, I think it probably made parents crazier.
And there was, of course, the pocket fisherman, for those of you. That's Ron Popeil's Pocket Pookie. I don't know. Shelly says hi from San Francisco. Great to have you here. Jennifer also loved the Vasiliki video. And let's see here. Yes, indeed. So I want to make you aware of this couple of announcements, and then we're going to do our theme for the day, our theme for the week. But yes, I'm very fortunate that this happened with me now, because I'm going to be well beyond being healed and healthy, and it's less than three weeks now away that our big mid-July event is coming up. It's called Turbocharge Your Life Live. There's only a handful of seats left. We're limiting the size of this, but it takes place July 15th through to 17th. So you're probably already aware of it if you're a regular here, but if you've been sitting on the fence thinking about it, there's still time to get a ticket, but time is running out.
Don't you want to meet Keone?
Oh my God, yes. He's the main thing. Floki won't be there, but
Keone will.
Will be there at some point. Yeah, not the entire time, but we will definitely bring him in. And so where can you go to find out more information? And the theme is how to live a more playful and passionate life. So it seems like, boy, the timing of this is really good. We all just need a break from the stress of the world and things going on in our personal lives. And so we're going to get together and just lift each other's vibration. You can go to turbochargeyourlife.us to learn more about it. It's all spelled out there, and the dates and and the times and all that stuff. The hotel where a lot of our out-of-town folks are staying from is all listed there. And then you can, and all this stuff we talk about, just tap on the title and expand the description of this video, and links to everything we talk about are down there. But if you're thinking about it, this now would be the time to do that, and we can meet you in person.
Oh, that would be so fun.
It's gonna be awesome. What else here? Let's see.
I'm
here.
gonna smile at you, and then I'm gonna hug you.
Big time.
Watch out.
And also, thank you. We do appreciate it when you send those super chats that YouTube makes available in the chat here. But a special page I set up on my website. You can find a number of ways to support us. If you've benefited from our work, my affirmations over the years, and you want to send a little thank you, there's a number of ways to do that. You can, in addition to like Venmo and PayPal options for donations, you can also purchase things and downloads and sign up for some courses that there's a growing number of things that we're offering in the digital realm. So go to that page, bobbakerinspiration.com/support, and you can. There's a whole variety of ways that you can send your love. And just remind you again about this. July 29, my birthday.
Wednesday.
We're having a party on Zoom. There's a link to that down there too. You can sign up. It's absolutely free. We're just gonna have fun, play some music, tell some jokes, and interact a lot with you in real time. Right?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
gonna be so much fun.
It is. Let me see if there are any new comments here. Cherie says she signed up. She's looking forward to the July event. Absolutely. Clara, so many Polly Pockets. Oh, Polly Pockets. I remember that one. I think my daughter had them too. What is this? Oh, Floki Melody. That's right. Raising awareness. I love when I wear my Shadubi Wash shirt and people ask what it means. I say, "Are you aware of our Lord and Lady?" Oh my God, that's a little extreme, Jillian. Our Lord and Lady, Lady Pooki, Lord Baker. Please welcome to the Regal Ball. Oh my God, they're all talking about Polly Pockets and other stuff. You're all having your whole conversation. That's so funny.
It is so funny.
All right. Yep. Was the tote bag. Okay. So interesting segue to our next segment, I believe. Yeah. So this is an interesting. I actually chose the topic, the title, and the theme this week. Finding strength in the storm. So I've always thought of like my channel and these Sunday Inspiration Lives. It's also in this recent High Vibe Tribe meetups that we've started. This is a place where you can come and get away from the concerns of the world, get away from the burdens or whatever, and just come to a place to get to have your vibration lifted. And so we purposely don't regurgitate things that are in the news or dwell on what's wrong in our lives, because I think we already get a huge amount of that as we go through our normal days. And so here's like a little oasis. But I've always contended over the years that we're not doing this work is not about burying your head in the sand. We acknowledge the struggles, the difficulties, and we don't like turn away from them. We acknowledge them. We just do what we can to offset that negativity or those challenges with kind of overwhelm it with positivity. And so we because we're out of balance quite often, leaning more toward what's wrong than what is right. And so, but I have to admit, even myself, I'm Mr. Positive. It seems like more and more these days, there's something going on every week that we have to acknowledge. And I feel this, and on my friends and things that I see on social media, people are feeling overwhelmed. I mean, already, if you just take out things that are what do you call it, caused by humans, just natural disasters alone will be a big deal. I mean, would be something of concern where we're sending our love and support for the earthquakes and floods and different things that, like I said, natural
Climate
type of
change, yeah.
Yeah, things related to whether they're related to climate change or certainly that's a factor. Big time. But then you add the human things that are caused by humans. Earlier in the year, I remember so many weeks, the Ukraine war. That's just one. That's the one that's taking up the news. There are man-made wars and horrible things going on in different countries. Then you add to that
The safety of our children.
Yeah, and then we're still dealing with COVID. People, guns and. Individuals choosing to do horrific things that just disrupt entire communities and lives, and then on top of that, there's political decisions that are made. They're not in the best interest of the majority of the people in different places. So again, I'm not going to harbor on the specifics here because we all know what's going on in the world. So we're acknowledging them. So those are just like thinking of things from the macro level. And then on the micro level, each one of us individually has things going on in our own private lives with our families and friends and challenges, Jackie pointed out, it could be physical, it could be relationship-wise, financial, so
Health.
yeah. And so all these things that can feel overwhelming, and it can feel like things are hopeless, and you wondered what in the heck is going on. And so I thought it would be nice to have a theme here. And I'm going to turn it over to Pooki. I know she's going to speak well to this about how you find strength and balance in the storm, because we have to weather this storm.
Yeah.
And I think that's our job here, is to help you, give you some tools or a place where you can get a break from that stuff. Again, that's why I'm hesitant to dwell on this, but I'm doing so in a way that's going to be helpful for you, hopefully. And so, that's why the finding strength, finding balance, finding peace in the storm, and channeling your energy in productive ways. So if it's okay with you, Pooki, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a little break and come back and join you, and we'll play some more music and stuff. All right?
All right. Yeah. The storm. So let's just take a moment to acknowledge the storms in our lives, the storms that are happening all over the world, right? That are impacting us in ways that, that kind of create within us an uncertainty about the future. So So, what do we do in times like this? What do we do when there's so much that's moving around us, and it feels like it almost feels like it's spiraling out of control, right? And there's many things that we can look at in the world, and we can see where injustice is happening all over the world, right? And so it's so important, I say to you, that it is so important right now that we acknowledge what is happening in the world, that it's actually important for us to acknowledge it, to see it. It's so important, right? Because, and it's not to take it in, it isn't about getting obsessed in it or getting taken over by it or falling into anxiety with it, right? But you have an awareness, you don't have your head in the sand, you know, right? And knowing that this is happening in the world, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do that will serve the world and that will serve you and your community, your family, your beloveds? Right? And so as we're watching this storm that seems to be gaining energy, maybe in some areas and some ways as we're looking at it, there's a beautiful place that we can be in the storm. And that is in the center. Did you know that in the center of a tornado, it's absolutely still? Nothing is moving. All the pieces are flying around and circling around and swirling around. But in the center of the storm, it is absolutely quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Nothing is moving. Right? So my invitation to you is to be in the center of this storm. To anchor your feet firmly on the Mother Earth. And to feel the energy supporting you. Right? When you feel ungrounded, unfounded, uncertain, take your shoes off and go in your front backyard, wherever. And just put your feet on the earth and allow the energy of the earth to help restore your balance. She can do it. I promise. I promise. It's scientific. I promise. So the storm, it's all moving around you. And it's moving so fast. Sometimes it's even hard to understand it or to see it, but you know that it's moving, right? And it feels destructive. This feels like a destructive force. Right? And so as you stand in the middle and it's all swirling around you, you anchor in peace into your being. You anchor in stillness. Right? You're able to be that expression of peace and of grounded anchoring of love at this time. So some of the things that I know are sometimes really hard for people to embrace, such as this idea of having loving compassion towards all of the things that are happening in the world. Now, that doesn't mean that I condone what's happening at all. But I have loving compassion for those people or those incidences or those situations where people are out of alignment with life. They're out of alignment with love. They're out of alignment. And so I can have compassion for them. I don't agree with what they're doing. But you know, it is said that hurt people hurt people. And all I can see from all of this is wounded beings acting out of their woundedness, out of their own pain and suffering. And unfortunately, it happens to bleed out over to all of us, their wounding. So one thing that we can do is send our compassion for healing to all of these situations that are swirling, all of this storm that's swirling around us. You know? And as we're bearing witness to the destruction of that which we call holy and sacred. We must look to how it is that we can come together to create something new, the world that we want to live in. How can we come together to bring more love, to bring more peace, to have a vision for what it could look like, to dream together into the possibility rather than being caught up in this nightmare of the storm? Where are we focusing our energy? I know. It's a lot. I know. It's actually more than you know. There are many things in the world that we don't hear about, that never make headlines in our papers or make it onto the news screen. Because these people are marginalized and they don't matter. But there are many things that are happening more than I'm even aware of. And I think of myself as being very aware. But what I know is that we have the power to activate more love, more unity, more peace, and more healing when we are connected together and we are activated in creation, in the creation of that which we want to experience, the world that we want to live in, where everyone has their needs met, there's enough food, everyone has a safe place to live. Abundance is everywhere. The Mother Earth is, she is just bountiful in her expression of gifts to her children. However, we have some individuals that think it's theirs for the taking, or it's theirs for the giving. Right? So there's a storm that's brewing, and it's been brewing for a long time. It just feels like it's really getting bigger and bigger and out of control and more destructive. But if you can find yourself in the center of the storm and just in that place of absolute peace and stillness, bringing your heart into that space and sending love out to all beings, because anything that is activated in a destructive way is just an unhealed response to the world. So how do we heal? We love. We love each other. We love our lives. We love our unity. We love our ability to be able to come together to bring healing. We love those individuals. We send them compassion for healing so that they can heal, so that they will see that love is the answer. Love is the answer. Not greed, not power, not control. Love. And love is freedom. Love is acceptance. Love is liberty. So, there are many storms. And we're all experiencing them. No matter where you are on this planet, I know that you're experiencing the storm. It just looks different, right, for each one of us, but we're all going through it. right? And you know that I was listening to I was actually watching a movie during World Unity Week. That was the power of World Unity Week. We come together to talk about solutions to the storms that we're facing as a global community activated in love and unity and the vision of peace on our earth by 2030 or before. World unity. How can we have a unified voice? How can we have a voice that speaks to our wholeness, our vision as a planet, right? What we hold individually and together. There are things that are emerging that are going to help us get that voice so that we can vote, you know. But it's like we have to be involved in the creation. If we're not thinking about the creation, if we're only into worrying and awfulizing about the destruction, then we're not going to be putting together the structures for the new earth. And that's what we're here for. We're here to put together the structures for the new earth. We're here to build that foundation, that scaffolding, that framework, so that love can emerge and that we can bring healing to the trauma. So they say that this last generation is trauma informed. They have less hope for the future. So let's give them hope for the future. Let's come together and show them that they're powerful in their expression, because they feel really lost right now and they feel unsafe, right? That we can say that for all of us, that there's an unsafety about these days right now. But let us come together into the center of the storm. And let us remember who we are. We are divine beings. We are here on a sacred mission to activate more love and peace and unity in the world, right? And that we are to bear witness to all of these things that are happening, and we're to hold in our hearts this love and compassion and come into that place of absolute stillness within our own bodies, so that we can be the radiation of light and love into the world, so that we can activate the field and bring the power of healing into our planet, holding our hearts together. Heart to heart to heart to heart to heart to heart to heart. Love, 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 love. Yes. So let's just come together and just do a short meditation, a short just coming together in this place of sacred oneness, this place of our divine unity, this place of our truth of knowing who we are, that we are ascending into the higher expressions of love and compassion and healing, and that we're bringing that energy into the world, and we're offering it. It's our offering to our brothers and sisters all over the planet right now. So I would like for you to just take a deep breath in, breathing deeply into the body, the breath of life, the breath of spirit, the breath of oneness, the breath of unity. And then release, maybe with the sound, some sort of exhale, and just release any anxiety, any tension, any uncertainty, any worry. Just release it in the exhale. And let's just do this a couple more times, consciously aware of breathing in love, compassion and healing, peace, unity. And releasing in the exhale any worry, doubt, uncertainty, fear, releasing fear. And one last time, breathing in love, 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 love. Love for yourself, for your family, for your community, for the world. Love. And then releasing all thoughts that are separate from love. Letting go of anything that isn't aligned in love through the sacred exhale. You let it go. Now just allow your breathing to just come into a natural state. Breathing in and out gently. And just listen to your heart. as we sit in this sacred place together, our hearts merge together as one living breath, one living expression of love. As the storm is swirling around us, in so many areas, not only in our personal lives, but in the world, we see the storm swirling around us, and we choose in this moment to sit in the center and to be a beacon of light in the center of the storm, a beacon of love, a beacon of hope for the future that we are now co-creating together as our hearts are unified in the center of the storm. Allow yourself to drop in to this stillness and to feel infinite peace washing over you. Washing over you and cleansing you of fear. Cleansing you of anxiety. And allow this water blessing of peace that's washing over you to bring healing to your heart. As your heart is receiving this cleansing, this loving, this embracing, allow yourself to feel fully into this moment. And as this fear, this worry, this anxiety is leaving you, see the light of love shooting out of the top of your head, far into the sky. See this beacon of love shooting down from your feet into the earth, anchoring and wrapping around the center. And then extend your hands out and feel it shooting out of your fingertips into every direction. Knowing that we have the power within us to bring healing into our world. And when we do it together, we are so much stronger. As you visualize this light, this beacon of light that you are this light already, right? This beacon of light. As you fully embrace this beacon of light, know that when the divine sees you, this is what the divine sees. This beacon right here. Your light, your love, not your physical body. Your light and your love. So as we sit here in this state of gratitude for being able to come to the center of the storm and to find our anchor, our groundedness in the Mother Earth, to reconnect and to acknowledge the beacon of light that we are in this world, and allowing our love to shine forth into all of the earth and beyond and beyond. And knowing that in this moment right now, it is so critically important that we do not fall into the hands of fear, of anger, of revenge. Be careful. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. But allow that to activate action in a positive, in a loving way, in the creation of something new. Yes. But when we move to revenge, there is never any good that can come from that. I promise you. So let us come back to gratitude and just a state of thanksgiving that we're able to gather together in these difficult times and find ways that we can support and love each other. And yes, sometimes we have to come to these places and to speak these words into the field so that we can receive healing and so that we can move together in love as we come to solutions that can bring healing for us all. The power is in the people. We have the power. You know, I say that I live by a law that supersedes the laws of the land, that laws that have been made by man. I live by the laws of spirit. I live by the laws of creator. Those are the laws that I pay attention to. You know, and sometimes we kind of get stuck in some of these places. So, and we're dealing with people who have a lot of power that are like wielding it right now. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of power. We're seeing a lot of toxic masculinity, you know, in the world right now. And there's a divine masculinity. There's a toxic femininity. And there's a divine femininity. You know, it's like that balance, the dark and the light, right? So we don't get too, whoa, don't fall over here, right? Stay right here. Don't get too far over here to where your head's in the sand and you're not paying attention to what's happening in the world, because the world needs your love. You need to be aware of these things. But once you see yourself starting to get like swallowed up by it, and fear and anxiety and frustration, and it allows you to not be able to function in a happy and joyful, anchored way, loving way, pay attention to that. You're too far over here. You got to come back into balance. Get into the center of the storm. Yes, it's all around you. Yes, yes, yes. But you're that beacon of light and love that transcends it, right? And shoots into the ethers and goes deep into the Mother Earth and spreads out across the land. Together, people, we have much more power than these individuals that are wielding power right now. Together, so it's important for our voices to be heard. How do we do that? So many ways. World Unity Week, Earth Voice, so many, you know. If you want to know more about that, connect with me, you know, and I'll show you a whole global community that will activate a vision for you. Actually, we'll put it in the chat. www.theone.stream. Go there. World Unity Week, it's all been recorded. You know, all of the things that were happening in the main sessions that address all of the issues that we're facing. And you can watch all of the replays, and you can hear about all the solutions that are out there, so that fear doesn't grip you and have you activated, you know, in anxiety, right? Because sometimes fear gets us to a place where we don't even know what to do anymore. We get so lost that we want to give up. No, this isn't the time to give up. This is the time to activate. So we're here to support you in that journey. So I hope that the words that I spoke to you were powerful, and that helped you in a way to really come back to yourself, right? Because these things can throw us right out. They can shoot us right out of our bodies and into some just really, you know, we just get lost in it sometimes. So we're here to keep you. And I'm going to be doing, pardon me, I'm going to be doing more of my YouTube. I tested negative twice. I'm good. I'm going to be doing more of my YouTube because I think that, you know, there's going to be a lot more need for people to have access to messages like this. So if you're not already subscribing to me, and my YouTube channel is nothing like this YouTube channel, it's a real grassroots, it's a real little baby right now. So if you want to help me really get born out into the world, go and subscribe, because I need about 250 more subscribers, and then I get to go live wherever I am, which is important to me because I like to be spontaneous and not always sitting in front of my computer. Bob sits in front of this computer more hours out of the day than not. I do not want that life. I lived it for the last week, and I'm really, I want to be able to move around. So, subscribe to my channel on Facebook, on YouTube, and you'll be hearing more from me there about these important topics that are affecting us all as the storm is waging, right? So we're gonna survive this. Actually, I already know how the story ends. Love wins. So remember that. Love wins. Love wins. So you're watching the storm. It looks all crazy out there. Love wins. Unity wins. Peace wins. Peace wins. Love wins. We win. I think that why we're seeing all this right now is because it's the last gasping effort. Because it knows that it's not winning. Hate's not winning. Hate's not winning. So what happens? They push out the most that they can before the final fall. So we're all there. Do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. We're in this together. I got you. I got you. I got you. I love you. I love you so much. Okay. That was a long one. Yeah. Okay, we're going now. I hope I served you. Thank you.
That was amazing, Pooki. Thank you so much. Tilt this back up.
Well, maybe it was so long because we don't talk about these things here
Yeah,
often, you
we
know.
don't.
So it's just
That was awesome. So I'm even hesitant to do affirmations, but I created these affirmations.
no, you have to do it.
Last night, before I even knew what Pooki was going to say or how we were going to address this. I actually want to suggest that we maybe do something a little different. Instead of repeating them back, why don't we just leave space for them to repeat them back to themselves?
Okay.
Play a little background music.
All right. Yeah.
let
So
me,
that you can feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this is a different day today.
a little different theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna lighten things up here in a minute here. But yeah, I think it was important to do. So I'm gonna pull these up. I'm gonna say each line and just leave you space to say them back to yourself, and hopefully they resonate with you and anchor in what Pooki just talked about. So here we go. Today, I find strength in the middle of the storm.
No matter what happens, I stay true to who I am.
I will not let the events of the world rob me of my passion.
Moving forward, I channel my reactions into inspired action.
Together, we will weather this storm.
We will.
We will
We will.
indeed. There we go.
It's so important.
Let me turn this music off here.
Wow, and I didn't even know those were the affirmations.
I know.
I
I had no idea what you were going to talk about, but they kind of dovetailed pretty
You know.
nicely there. If people are wondering about, and hi Nargis, I've seen you here. It's good to have you back here. So Pooki's website is just really search YouTube for her name, Pooki. There's no E on the end of her name, Pookilee. And there's a link directly to it in the description of this video. As always, figure out how to look at the descriptions of this video. You may have to tap on a mobile device. You may have to tap on the title, click read more. There's a whole long list of things that we talk about and links to everything.
So someone might be asking about the one stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I can put that in there right now. So
Yeah, go ahead and put that in there, Bob.
So it's the one dot
stream.
Let's see here if I got that right. Make sure.
And that is hosted by Unity Earth. And so everything on there was from our World Unity Week, and you can go back and you can hear about, some of the amazing things that are happening.
Absolutely. Wow. So we're going to be going over if we're going to do
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This was
So,
important.
hang
We
with
don't
us.
do this. We don't talk about this.
Yeah.
And it's really important. So
That's
a lot of
powerful.
us are going through a lot right now. All of us.
Do you want to talk? You mentioned early on and what you grounding on the earth, and here's you want to play a song that addresses that?
Yeah. So the earth, right? I have a infinite love for the mother. Because she brings me so much healing, and so like there are all aspects of the earth that bring healing. The earth itself, like putting your feet on the ground. Oh my gosh, we can ground on the earth. It's crazy. There's actually a video, a movie called Earthing, I think, and you can learn this whole story about the importance and the power of the earth, having connection with the earth, and then like our connection with the sun, like how the sun enlivens us. It gives us light, and it causes the plants. The plants need the sun. We all need sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like in the moon, and like the cycles of the moon cycles, and how our emotions kind of flow with the moon cycles, And so like there's healing power from the moon, and when I was about, I think maybe 25 years ago, I used to dance in my backyard under the moonlight. And it was a beautiful experience for me because I believed that I was receiving healing at that time, and so I wrote this song. Lord, I didn't really write this song. I don't write any songs. I just open up myself to allow a song to emerge through me, and this is what came.
You want to click the reverb button?
I can do that.
All right, here we go.
Memories of moonbeams in the night, dancing my body in the light. Moonbeams casting shadows at my feet. Moving, I surrender, I release. Dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth is sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. Moonbeams glisten in the air, swirling, dancing everywhere, shimmering in the dark of night. Surround me in your healing light, dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth is sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. I receive this healing light, I receive this healing light, I receive this healing light. I receive this healing light, I receive this healing light, I receive this healing light. Moonbeams shining down on me, healing illuminosity. Shadows tiptoe at my feet, moving, I surrender, I release. Dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth is sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. Oh, these moonbeams, oh, these moonbeams, deeply healing me. I receive this healing light. 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 Oh, moonbeam.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, so dance in the moonlight.
Love that.
Yeah, you get ungrounded, go to the earth. You forget who you are, go to the earth. Put your feet on the ground, reach into the air.
Look who it is. Vasiliki's here in the house.
Oh, Vasilic is in the house.
Did you get some rest? We showed your video earlier, or your second video that you sent us. So,
yes. So great, Vasiliki. Good morning. Good to be with you.
so many comments have come in. We're just not going to be able to highlight them because we want to get in a couple more things. And so, yeah, we've kind of traversed some territory here that's much needed. It's a little different than usual. So, again, with you don't. Life is about balance, right? There's
Yeah.
dark, there's light, there's up, there's down, there's front, there's back. And
So just if you're viewing for the first time, no,
Yeah.
it's not always like this.
yeah, we usually keep it pretty light and peppy, and so we're going to balance off some of that heaviness, maybe that we very rightly so.
Oh yeah, laughter's a good way too.
That's right. So actually, this is actually allow yourself to just especially if you think the jokes are lame. I want you to
Make sure you laugh.
I want you to realize the biological and psychological, just all the goodness that happens when we allow ourselves to lighten up and have some fun. And so that's why we always have a segment what we lovingly call
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why.
So, I've mentioned a couple times now, it is my birthday coming up on Wednesday, June 29th. It's my birthday. I've already mentioned a couple times that we're having a Zoom party. The link to join that for free is in the description of this video, and we would welcome you to join us on there. We're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday. So I thought it'd be appropriate this Sunday to do some jokes that I found on the internet about birthdays, about growing old. Maybe I'll reveal my actual age during the Zoom party. There's another reason we can come
Oh my
to it.
gosh, Bob. I'm 61, just so you know.
That's right, and I'm ahead of her. Slightly.
Just by a little,
Yeah.
a half a year.
All
So
right,
there you go.
I'll be 62 on
Need to do it.
Wednesday. So I thought I would have some fun jokes about birthdays and about getting older. So I got a whole list of them here. Are you ready? So just open yourself up to these. Aren't going to be like whatever. They're going to be awesome. They're going to be
They
awesome.
are awesome.
So here we go. So you're old when people call at 9 p.m. and ask, "Did I wake you up?"
That's true.
That's a good one. Let's see. Oh, I'd like to say that I'm aging like a fine wine, but in my case, it's more like a fine banana. But I need to have my sound effects here. I'm sorry, I keep on forgetting all about that. Like some of these are self-effacing, some of these are just
Pay attention
fun.
to the responses Kay only gives you, because that's the real deal.
Yeah, he likes my humor. This is just one I've seen a meme that's gone around. It's pretty funny. Getting old is remembering the lyrics to every song from the 80s, but forgetting why you walked into the next room. Turn my volume down here. All right, hang on a second, folks. Okay. Oh, I'm so old, I can remember when emojis were called hieroglyphics. Here we go. Oh, I read this in the news the other day, Pooki, that birthdays are good for you. Statistics and research show that people who have the most live the longest.
Go figure.
Yes, indeed. A patient our patient said, "Doctor, I get heartburn every time I eat birthday cake." Doctor said, "Next time, take off the candles." That was really bad. So, the rest of them here are actually quotes from famous people of the past, and actually, all of these people are no longer alive. So they're definitely from the
And not
past.
having birthdays.
Yeah, they're no longer having any more birthdays. You might recognize who they are. It doesn't matter if you know who they are. Great. If not, it's
You're too young.
It's the quote that matters. Let's see here. So, Oliver Wendell Holmes once said, "Old age is always 15 years older than I am." That was a good one. Will Rogers, who was he did a lot of, he was an actor, comedian, vaudeville, but he did a lot of social commentary, back in the 20s and 30s. I didn't realize how long ago that was. He once said, "We could certainly slow down the aging process if it had to work its way through Congress." Good to see how things have changed since the 1920s and 30s.
It's changed in 100 years.
Anybody remember Andy Rooney? He used to be on 60 Minutes, had these little funny bits. He once said, I've learned that life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer it gets to the end, the faster it goes." All right, here we go. George Burns, that classic comedian from the old school days. "You know you're getting old when you stoop to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you can do while you're down there." Irma Bombeck was I think a columnist and an author, a humorist. She's I like these last two. "The only reason I would take up jogging is so that I could hear heavy breathing again." And finally, the last one is from Rodney Dangerfield. And so I'm going to try to do my best Rodney Dangerfield impression. I'm going to botch it, especially with my voice right now. I got to start off, of course, like I don't get any respect. No respect at all. "Hey, I'm at the age where food has taken the place of sex in my life. In fact, I just had a mirror put over my kitchen table." Thank you very much. And that has been this week's installment of It's Bob's Comedy Corner.
Should do be why.
Did you enjoy that one, Pookie?
Yeah. So we got a little heavy there, but we definitely lightened it up at the end.
Yeah, that's yeah. I hope that balanced things out a little bit. Andy Rooney, we got people having some funny
So
faces
fun.
there. Saw a couple more super chats and things come in. I hope you. I just hope that add a little lightness to the festivities this morning. Chio just sent this in. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your guidance and wisdom. Your kind words resonate with us. Oh, and RV fun.
RV fun. Just pay attention.
I think one came in earlier. I always like to acknowledge these. Really appreciate when you send those little monetary donations, whether through YouTube or if you can go to the support page that I mentioned earlier. Seems like Deanne I think sent this earlier. Oh wow, we definitely missed that one. Pookie, the storm has struck me down this week. Couldn't find my way. You've just taken my hand and guided me to a new perspective and a way to get through the storm while remaining grounded and centered. Oh, that's beautiful. That is awesome to hear. Thank you for sharing that. And so yeah, again, you can. I mentioned the support page earlier. There's if you go to my website, the link is in the description, but bobbakerinspiration.com/support. You can find different ways of sending us a little love. Again, kind of coming down to the wire here for those of you anyone who's still on the fence or thinking about joining us in the middle of July for Turbocharge Your Life Live, how to live a more playful and passionate life. We're definitely going to be keeping things kind of, light and upbeat. We'll deal with whatever comes up, but yeah, the whole thing is to raise your vibration that weekend.
Yeah. So no matter what, it's all perfect.
So, we would encourage you to, if you're thinking about it,
Come on
now
down.
is the
Come
time
on over. Come and hang out.
we're going to be hanging out live in person, face to face, meeting many of you for the first time. We got, I think, most of our people that are like flying in are all East Coast. I don't think we have any West Coast represented.
Okay, the West is not represented.
Yeah,
folks.
so come on, get with it, West Coast, and we would love to have a large contingent of Mountain Time people. Earlier we talked about the poor people in the Mountain Times. They always get shortchanged because they're never mentioned, right?
Right.
So that's that. We're gonna play a video here. It's actually I don't know if you even know what I'm queuing up here, but it's our old choir's version of "This Little Light of Mine."
Oh.
We're gonna play that. And so a couple things here as we head into the stretch. What's your main takeaway? We always like to end these Sunday inspirations by finding out what you're gonna take from this. You've already some of you have already left that. There's Debbie's gonna be here. She's excited about coming to St. Louis. Oh, Henny Youngman, yeah. Well, here's another classic one. Take my wife. The take my wife guy. Take my wife, please. Oh, I think you were responding to somebody else who asked who the take my wife guy was. Anyway, yeah. What is your your takeaway? What's the message that you're going to take with you to find strength and to find your center throughout this week and the coming weeks and months and years? Eileen says, waiting for you to come west. We
probably will.
We hope to do that.
Not this year though. We're kind of our calendar is pretty solid.
So this is a recording from our choir that we did a choir recording, came out 5-6 years ago. This is Pooki singing an arrangement of "This Little Light of Mine" that our friend Faith Rivera. That's kind of her version of it, her arrangement of it. But it's Pooki's voice, and this is cool because we had a full band in the studio. So I'm playing the electric guitar. We had a bass player, real drummer, everything. No digital, nothing was digitized here. It's a full band, and our choir layered with these background vocals, and you hear me at the very end. If you listen closely, I hear me wailing a little bit of lead on the trash can ending of this song. You're going to see Pooki dancing. I'm going to be highlighting your comments throughout this song.
Don't put me in the video. Just let them see the video.
There's no video to see. It's the studio version. It's not your live version. Yeah.
Okay.
So you.
I thought it was the.
No.
I thought it was that one.
No. Yeah. Maybe we'll show that one. We'll show that one a different time.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So anyway, that's what it is, and I'm going to play that now, and just leave your comments, and I'll highlight your takeaways. Here we go. This little light of mine.
Time to shine your light.
Time to get funky with it, baby.
Out your fingertips.
Oh, this a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh my God! Don't tell me I did that again.
Oh my God, he did it again.
I did that again. Wow.
Okay.
Well, I highlighted some of the comments there. I'm not going to. I know.
So
I could've
if you
swore I
read the
clicked it.
comments and saw Bob's lips moving, he just pretend like
Yeah.
that was him reading it to you.
I'm so sorry. I was just reading those comments. Yeah.
It's funny because he says, "I'm going to turn on the audio."
So I wonder if I had
and
it
he
off
didn't.
when I had it on, and I don't know. I think I clicked it, but it didn't take. But we're on now, right? Yes. Jennifer says we can transform this world with our positive visualizations by letting our love shine.
Yeah.
Shanetta, no matter how hard things get in life, there's a light at the end of every dark tunnel. You have more strength as your light shines brighter. Let go. Be strong. Oh, that's so awesome. Shine, shine, shine. Be the beacon, my light.
Be the beacon.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So I think it's time to wrap this one up.
Well, we didn't do too badly. We just kept you an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah, boy. And a lot of you are still here, so that's amazing. Wow, look at this! Like 82 people are still in the house after.
No, because it was an important conversation
It
that we
is.
had today. And usually we're not talking about these things in this way.
Right.
But there's a lot of it that's coming, and I want to make you aware that there's more coming. Right. And so it's important for us to know how to manage, how to navigate these times together.
Right.
And so just know that more stuff is going to emerge.
Right.
It's going to cause more concern, and just know, but if you have the tools, you can navigate that. You can maintain your anchor. You can sit in the balance. We want balance. Balance is because when you're out of balance, right, you're either one side or the other, and it's unstable.
And I don't know if you mentioned this at all, but I like to remind people that when there's a storm, whether it's raining or whether it's a cloud-covered day, whether it's storming or just raining, and it seems like all hope is lost, where's the light gone? The sun is still shining on the other side of those clouds. It's just being covered up.
Yeah, if
So
you were in an airplane
Yeah.
and the clouds were beneath you, the sun would be shining
You
all
pop
over you.
right up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
be the airplane, pop above the clouds,
Yeah.
and be the light, or know that the light is there. And so that's the work that we need to do, is find that light, find that balance, find that calm within
Yeah.
the storm, and don't let the events of the world rob you of your passion, of your joy, of your mission in life.
Rise above it,
Right.
anchor into the center in it.
All right.
You'll be okay, and we'll be here reminding you and giving you tools to help you do that as we journey together,
That's right.
manifesting.
Thank you for
love
joining
on
us
earth.
today and sticking with us as we went a little longer, and we will talk to you again really, really, really soon. All right.
Yeah.
Take care. Love you. Bye.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. See you at the party. Sign up for it. The link is in the description. All right. Bye-bye.